and Jehovah.
What's going on, YouTube? How you doing? How you doing? First and foremost, man, I want to thank everyone for the love and support. And like I always say, I will always be humble and thankful for that. And before we get started, please hit that subscribe button for your boy. Please hit that subscribe button for your boy. Now, every day, y'all, there's something. There's always something with these Haitians, with these Caribbeans, with these Africans, or with these Mexicans. But right now, it's with the Haitians right now. There are Haitians that's here in America or that's in Haiti that's speaking against black Americans and how we saying, you know, they need to go back to their homeland and fix it, or how we celebrated the TPS, or how we was for birthright citizenship only being for black Americans. A lot of Haitians don't like that, right? And before I play this video, they project a lot on us. And you can tell that they do this. You can tell this is how they always been feeling about black Americans. But how they do it be sounding very condescending, very gaslightish, you know what I'm saying, very passive aggressive. And they act like we don't peep that. But before I continue, man, let me play this video so y'all know what I'm talking about. Here we go.
So, I don't know why you FBA people hate Asians so much. So, do you guys think the white men like you guys? I don't understand. But you think if all Asians go back to Haiti, you guys think you will have a better life in the US? Hell no. So you guys need to treat us Asian good. Because you never know, man. So you never know what's gonna happen in this country. But it's good Asian people have a place to go. So what about if the white man start kicking you guys out? So the closest place, black independent country you guys can go to, it's Haiti. Haiti is the only closest black independent country you black American people so can only go. But when you treat us bad, you know what's gonna happen, right? You guys need to consider it Haiti is second place for you guys to go.
Now, y'all watched the video. Y'all heard what this man said. Now, the first thing that came out his mouth saying that, why do we hate Haitians? Why do we hate y'all? We don't hate anyone. Why do you think that we hate y'all? That's what I want to know, Haitians. Y'all can answer that question for me. What makes you think that we hate y'all? What is about y'all to hate on? What have y'all contributed to us as black Americans for us to be like, let me hate on them? What y'all got popping in y'all life that make me want to hate on y'all? What have y'all done to me as a black American for me to hate y'all? What type of threat are y'all to me to be like, man, I hate these people? We don't hate y'all. We don't wish bad on y'all. Well, I don't. Let me speak for myself. I don't wish bad on y'all. I really don't. And I have no issue against y'all like that. But at the same time, y'all are in the way. It is what it is. Y'all are just in the way. And that's the issue that y'all don't understand. Y'all translate it as hate. Or when you see black Americans be proud to be black American, to be proud of their lineage, or to be proud of what their ancestors have accomplished, been through, fought through, got things passed, everything that our ancestors have been through, you expect us not to be thankful for that? Is that something that y'all not used to, for black Americans to have cultural pride or being American? I understand. I remember about back in the 80s and 90s, everybody saying F America, people was spelling America with 3 Ks. It was a lot of anti-American propaganda amongst a lot of black areas around the United States. And I totally understand. And you still have some black Americans that feel the same way. But I think the problem with you Haitians is y'all don't understand, like, okay, I understand why black Americans are not taking more pride in their culture now. And they want to isolate themselves, or they want to draw a line in the sand, or my favorite word, delineate. And you got to respect that as a Haitian. Then, another thing this man brought up in this video about the white man. They always bring up the white man. Why they always do that? Why do they always bring up the white man? Do y'all think that we want to be like the white man? That's what I want to know. Do y'all think the majority of black Americans want to be like the white man? A lot of black Americans didn't want to be integrated with these people. Okay? A lot of black folks don't even like working with them sometimes because we know how they are. We understand that white boy better than the white boy understand his own self. When I mean the white boy, I'm talking about the white woman and the white man. I'm talking about both of them when I say that white boy. We know what type of harm they can bring. We know what type of aggression they can bring. We understand that they don't like us. We always spoke out against that. We always pushed back against white supremacy. And they know that. They know how we feel about them. That's why you see, if y'all really pay attention, there's an uptick of black people retaliating against these white folks. Just to be honest. So you think we care about white people, how they view us, how they think of us, how just anything like that? That's the thing that irks me. Then y'all get upset when we tell y'all to go back home and build your homeland. And if y'all wasn't here, nothing won't be, something to the effect of like Haitians, we without Haitians, black Americans wouldn't be where they at today. Let me tell you something. We was fine without y'all. I'm gonna be honest. We was fine without y'all. As there's this, I would never downplay our oppression. I would never downplay the terrorism that was sicked on us as black Americans with our ancestors. I would never ever downsize that, right? But at the same time, we still had great times here in America without any immigrants helping us out. There's barely any immigrants I can think of that helped us out. Maybe it's certain individuals that might come over here that was cool with black Americans. Cool, shout out to them. But as collective, y'all just in the way. See, you think because of the bad history we have here in America that when the immigrants came over, and some in your words, some in your mind, your fantasy that, oh, when the Haitians came over, oh, they linked up with the black Americans. We both locked hands together and fought against white supremacy. No, it didn't happen like that. We tried. We tried to reach our hand out to y'all. We tried to extend that olive branch to a lot of you Haitians, but a lot of you Haitians just knocked it out just like all the other immigrant groups had when they came over here. And that's fine. So when we say go back to your homeland, go back to your homeland and fix it. Go back to your homeland and fix it. Now, this man also made a statement that we should treat Haitians good, all blah, 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 blah. Let me tell y'all something. And black Americans, we always try to extend that olive branches like I mentioned earlier. We always try to put them up on game about dealing with these white folks. We always try to bring them in to where we at, man. Like, hey, come fuck with us, man. You know, woo. But they never wanted to. Collectively. Not individuals, but collectively, they just never did. And that's understandable. You coming from a impoverished half an island, then you come to a better place, you know, and you seeing people, you seeing propaganda about black Americans and blah, 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 blah. But in your mind, when you meet a black American, when they trying to bring you in with them, try to treat you as like family, and you still don't see, you still can't break that mental barrier about a black American or that stereotype about a black American, that lets me know how colonized in the mind y'all are. We tried. Y'all should have treated black Americans better. Because if y'all would have treated black Americans better and submitted to black Americans, y'all wouldn't be in this situation right now. We'll be out here fighting for y'all right now. But that's the reason why nobody ain't really speaking up for y'all. Nobody ain't really fighting for y'all. Nobody ain't really crying to Trump or getting on TV except the Democrats, except the Democratic shields. But regular black Americans ain't really speaking out for y'all. We letting y'all crumble where y'all lay it. And I hope y'all understand that, man, because we never really needed y'all for anything. Like, what is it? And then they mentioned, like, what's going to happen with black Americans. What's going to happen with black Americans as Haitians leave? What has happened to black Americans that has not happened before? What have we not been through in this country and currently that we're going through that we haven't been through? That's what I don't get. That's how I know y'all don't understand black American history. These people threw everything at us. Everything. And we still prevail. We still succeed in what we do. I think this notion, and I hate it sometimes too, that there's a certain segment of black Americans that's pushed this narrative that, man, we just poor and fucked up, man. You know, everything just messed up in our community. We not getting no jobs. We can't do this. Man, woe is me, woe is me. And I get it, which is true. Which is true. I would never negate that. But there's a lot of us, man, that's working, that own businesses, that have degrees in their field, that's in prominent positions out here, that's making money. They might not be rich, but they doing better than the majority of the people, black people around the world. We are doing great here. You think we worried about what's going to happen to us? We war-minded ready. We not colonized in the mind. See, y'all been colonized in the mind. One thing that white boy didn't do, he didn't colonize our mind. He might colonized us like with the body, like had us locked in chains, little shit like that, had us not going to certain places, had certain signs where we can't go in this store or do that. But they didn't colonize our mind because we got a chance to study. We got a chance to read. We got a chance to sit with people that went through things and they gave us the game on how to deal with them. See, our parents taught us about that white boy. Our parents taught us how to move with them, how to interact with them, how not to trust them. And I passed that on down to our kids. Now what we are doing right now, and what I'm doing with my kids right now, they older, I'm teaching them about y'all. How not to trust y'all. Just because we got the same skin color doesn't mean they're us. We're culturally different from them. We're nothing like them. And that's fine. And that's what we got to teach our children now. Because at one point in time, that's all we was doing, just teaching our children about the white people. Now we got to teach our children about white people and these immigrants that come over here. There's no unity amongst us. There's not no unity when you hear people of color. There's no unity in none of that. And that's what we got to pass down to our children so they can teach our grandchildren about this shit. Okay? So nah, man, we good. We gonna forever be good. And he also mentioned that, well, if they deport the Haitians, at least the Haitians got a homeland. Where will black Americans go? Black Americans gonna be here in America. We are Americans. We're not continental Africans. We're not immigrants. We're not refugees. We're not migrants. We're not none of that. We are citizens here in the United States. If y'all hear some snoring, that's my dog snoring. But we are citizens here. We're not like y'all. Let's say, for example, and this is how crazy and dumb they sound. If I was to move to Haiti, and I stayed in Haiti for 5 years, and a war break out, I can leave Haiti and go back to the United States because I have a home to go to. Your people that's living in Haiti ain't got nowhere to go, so they got to deal with the war that's going on in Haiti. So y'all are just visitors. Y'all are immigrants. Y'all are migrants. Y'all are refugees coming from another place over to America. So duh funky flip-flop wearing Haitian, you can go back to a homeland because you got somewhere to go to because that's your original home. But if I'm in Haiti and some break off, like a war break off or something like that, I got a home to go to. I can go back to America. So that could be anybody that leave their home country, go to another country and stay there, and something pop off, they can say, hey, I got a home to go to. I ain't got to stay here with you niggas. I ain't got to stay here with you po folks. I ain't got to stay here with people that boo-boo in the water and take a bath in the same water. I ain't got to be here with y'all. So, y'all are immigrants. America's not going to kick us out. If they did, they would have been kicked us out. They would have been figured out a way. Matter of fact, forget that. They would try to exterminate each and every one of us. Why they didn't do that? It's a reason why. Because they know this is our soil. This is our home. Now, they might put out African propaganda and stuff like that. That's cool. They got us on that. But at the same time, they can't take us out nowhere. What they going to do? They would have been tried. All these racist presidents we had. You think they ain't thought about it? If they would have had a chance, they would have did it. But they had to think about it. Like, we do take these black Americans off somewhere else. Man, that's going to be a threat. See, we are a threat. Y'all are not. Our intellect is a threat to them. If we get shipped off to another country, you know how many countries would be happy to have a black American? Let's just hypothetically, let's just say that America kicked black Americans out. And let's say they say, hey, we're going to send you black Americans to Russia, China, South Korea where Kim Jong-un at? Nah, we ain't going to go there yet. We ain't going nowhere Kim Jong-un yet. But they send us to China, Russia, places like that. You don't think them people would love to have us there? Them people rather deal with a black American than you as a Haitian, you as an African, or you whatever you are. You know why? Because we bring something to the table that y'all don't, and that's intellect. We are innovative people, and a lot of y'all are not innovative people. If we move to China or move to Russia, we will make them some money. She's all about that money. Y'all just ain't got nothing that the whole world want. So if they had black Americans over there, America will fall. If they switch us out with Africans and Haitians and Caribbeans and Mexicans, maybe the Mexicans might, but still and yet they still want, America will fall. America will look like a third world country if black Americans leave. And that's a fact. Because we bring something to the table that a lot of you people do not bring. I'm sorry. Not all y'all. It's some smart Haitians, smart Africans, smart Caribbeans, smart Mexicans, smart people all over. But they ain't a black American. Keep that in mind. But anyway, what's y'all thoughts on that? Let me know what you think in the comments. Salute to everyone. Thank y'all for the love and peace out.